This woman, she already had some kind of masculine features, like deeper voice, deeper whatever. She decided to be a man because she wanted to see how men were treated, not sex change, an experiment. She ended up herself after like a year and a half of this because she said she was treated so horribly by women that she couldn't even believe that this is how men lived.
Men are suffering. They have different problems than women have, but they don't have it better.
And I was like, no fucking way. But I can see it. I can see that you guys don't speak up. You don't say the things that we need to hear because you want to love us. You want to support us. You want to be there for us. But you guys are supposed to be the strong one. Yeah. You're supposed to be these things. And yet we've been fighting to be your equal, fighting to be the alpha. And out of kindness, you guys are stepping back, but it's a losing war for both of us.
Another one.
We all have privilege. All of us that are sitting here, all of you that are watching that have internet, that have food, you guys all have privilege. Privileges can come in so many forms.
I think you guys are both right where there's no such thing as being able to look at someone, their immutable characteristics, and say, I know you have more or less privilege than me. It really depends on the situation. In some circumstances, it might be more beneficial to be a female or a male. But I would say if we're talking just in terms of the legal system purely, I would say that females tend to have more privileges because of things like you just mentioned, diversity hiring when it comes to being a pilot. I can't think of, any law that currently exists where it's like, oh, you're a man, you're more likely to get in. We're going to put your resume to the top just because of that, where I can think of many circumstances when that does apply to being a female.
Crazy how a little bit of humility can go a long way. In this case, in the beginning of this video, we saw someone get additional results out their life, or we're changing a perspective on something that was irrational. But this has been your reminder, especially to all the women that watch this channel. I think that a large issue that a lot of these women face with today is that the culture has bred them to not be humble whatsoever and to have ridiculous standards for their counterparts, the modern man of today. I think a lot of these young modern women today, they lack empathy. They're so into themselves and also into their social media, scrolling all day, trying to form-fit their life within the highlights that they see, that they forget that men are imperfect. A humble woman, more often than not, has the capacity to understand who men are, what they go through, and because of that, they have a higher inclination to respect you for who you are.